It's Wednesday night, everybody. Welcome to the Greg Cherry Show. Yes, we are together. We're on the wrong side. It's fine.
Hi, Feeks.
Okay, there we go. Fixed it. Welcome, everybody. It is, of course, the Greg Cherry Show. It is Wednesday night, and we will do our best to get off the air by 7:55 because we know it's a big night for AEW. It's Dynamite Grand Slam tonight, and, of course, Grand Slam continues Friday on Rampage. So we want to get you guys to that because we know, let's be honest, a lot of you guys watch the AEW stuff if you watch our stuff. So there you go. Of course, alongside the reigning, as of today, WTC Jack of All Trades champion. Hey, it's a fatal four-way. Things can happen.
I know.
Okay?
I know it. Damn it. Damn fatal four-ways. I hate those things on principle anyway. Now you're throwing me into one, you son of a bitch, you.
Hey, you won the title in a fatal four-way. Don't get on my case.
Hey, you know what? That was pure luck, and you know it.
you were just. It's a good thing you were a big proponent of the Wheel of Fortune round that we did.
I was going to say it was a Wheel of Misfortune for the other guy. Good grief.
Poor Tempest. But anyway.
He'll be back.
Oh, yeah, he'll be back. In fact, he'll be likely, well, no, I'm not going to give away anything.
All right.
I've actually, unrelated, I've reached out to somebody else for October's Jack of All Trades. So we will see.
Oh, well, I'll actually have my shirt by then. Cool.
Yeah. We'll see if that leads to anything.
Yes.
But anyway, alongside Jeff Meacham, I am, of course, Greg Cherry, and we've got quite a bit to talk about as long as the weather holds off, because we're in a tornado warning right now. So,
oh my, in freaking Pittsburgh? Are you kidding me?
Apparently,
That's
it's
bonkers.
apparently all of Western Pennsylvania. I think parts of Ohio are dealing with it as well. But
that is redonkulous.
As much as we can get in, we're going to be talking about football and wrestling. Obviously,
Yes.
Week 2 happened for both of us. Notre Dame had Week 3 because college football starts a week early.
Right.
So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about some weird state laws. Also, with the wrestling discussion, we're going to bring up Jack of All Trades because that's tomorrow. And that's going to be live, baby. Live at 9 o'clock Eastern, which I know is late for a lot of people.
Including one of the challengers.
Yeah, including Adam Pearson, who is going to be playing that game at 2 a.m. his time. So much respect to him. He's amazing. I can't say enough good things about him.
No, the guy's a stud, no question about it.
Absolutely. And of course the Wednesday Q&A as always. And as always, again, the wheel is happening. $5 a spin. Any multiples of 5, you get multiple spins. And of course, if you want to jump the line of the tournament, which I'm not sure, I think in 2 weeks, I'm going to announce the brackets. So not next week, but the first Wednesday of October, I'm going to announce the brackets for the Wrestling Trivia Challenge tournament.
Breaking news.
Yes. Breaking news. I'll put it on the ticker.
And there's one more thing on the itinerary for today, sir.
Yes, we do have a special announcement as far as Jeff Meacham goes. Do you want to save that for the end, or do you want to do it now?
You know what? I don't have it ready yet, so if you want to do the football discussion first, and then when we get into Jack of All Trades, which is tomorrow, I'll also talk about the program,
All right, well, in that vein, let's talk about football. It's very much a flip script as opposed to what it was last week for both of us.
Yeah. No kidding.
Your Cowboys pulled it off there.
They played wonderfully. They played wonderfully in week 1. I mean, they did. It's just they did everything right except win the game last week. This week, they got her done. I was proud of my boys. And number 1, we're on the Monday Night Football game this coming week. And number 2, we're playing the Sons of Bitches in Philadelphia. So Monday night's going to be rough because I got to watch Raw and that at the same time.
Yeah. Talk wrestling may be all about Monday Night Football and ranting against the Eagles, or it'll be praising the Cowboys, depending on how that NFC East.
Well, you have to remember, not only is it the Cowboys and the Eagles, it's the post-Extreme Rules Raw.
That's true.
So Aaron won't go along because of football. Sunday. Yeah, so Aaron won't go along because of football. But once I take the air, I may be talking into the Greg Cherry Show next week. I'll have to go right along the whole way.
That's very possible. Unfortunately for me, the Steelers have this inability to beat the Raiders. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
No matter how I understand the Raiders look good this year, but it does not matter what their record is. Ben Roethlisberger cannot figure out the Raiders. I was going to say Oakland, but they're Las Vegas now. They can't figure them out. I don't get it. Why do we always lose to the Raiders?
Why do the Raiders have the things they have? They have this crazy fan base that purposely puts on paint that people should not put on their bodies at all. It's like made for like cars and houses at this point.
They're not the only ones.
But that silver stands out the most to me. It's creepy. Just you know.
A big part of that, I want to say, is the fact that TJ Watt went down pretty early in that game. We also lost Tyson Alualu for the year. That's
I mean, we were going over yesterday on South by Sports Bar. Like every game had some sort of oh shit injury. Like oh geez, here we go. Like it was a rough week for the NFL as far as people getting hurt. It was not good. So.
Also, Roethlisberger seemed to suffer an arm injury, which puts him on pace for a 5-touchdown game on Sunday.
If he goes out, he comes back and throw. Yeah,
it's one of the weirdest things in football. When Roethlisberger is hurt, he plays better.
I know.
I don't get it.
It's like we need to hire Tanya Harding for pregame for him going forward.
Oh my!
Just make it happen, Tanya.
Yeah. Fortunately for me, Notre Dame kept my spirits alive by winning their game on Saturday against Purdue with Drew Brees in the booth calling it.
Which is always cool.
Well, I mean, Brees is an alum of Purdue, which happens to be brought up every single time Notre Dame plays Purdue. Hey, did you know Drew Brees played here? No. You didn't tell us the last 15 years they played against each other. But no, Notre Dame somehow 3-0. Like I love that they're 3-0, but I'm confused as hell that they're 3-0 because they should have lost to Florida State. Florida State, I don't know what is happening in Seminole country.
Craziness.
They're 0-3.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
Like I'm waiting for Simmons to walk out there and just go, damn, and just make it stop. Jeez.
See, their chance going to go from to no.
Yeah, between them and the Braves, I want to like torpedo the entire Southeast. I hate that freaking chant so much. God, always have. Like my grandma loved the Braves till the day she died, but God, those freaking tomahawk chants just make me want to make my skin crawl. For the record, Ben has a pec injury. Actually, he may have tore his pec. It's not confirmed yet, but he may have tore his pec. And I thought, okay, well then he can come back in a few weeks when the Royal Rumble. So there you
go. Which might be his career path. Who knows? So
Gronk did it. Why not? You know,
just because it applies here.
Yeah, I saw it. Oh, shit.
Well, no, this one. How'd you do in the fantasy league this week? In both my leagues, I won, so that's a plus. Josh, in the league that we're in, I'm 2-0, so boom. And thanks to Devontae Adams putting up some points for me for Green Bay, I squeaked the win out in my other league. So I was like, yes, because freaking Lamar Jackson just had to go off against me. You know, when he's playing against the Chiefs, he just has to run in a touchdown, a game-winning touchdown to beat Kansas City. Freaking Ravens.
Just to throw your shit off even more. Terrible.
So the AFC North is a 4-team race because we're all 1-1.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Go figure.
Everybody's
because the Browns,
that's it.
Browns and the Ravens lost last week, and the Steelers and the Bengals lost this week. So we're all lined up, and we face Cincinnati on Sunday. So that should be a good state of the Steelers address as far as how.
Yeah, when Mikey brought that up, I hate picking against Pittsburgh when they come off a loss and bend a potential injury. But man, I hate rooting against Cincinnati because of hometown reasons. So it's hard. So
yeah.
Oh well.
But it's still early in the season. There's still 15 games to go because it's a 17-game season this year.
Yes. I wonder if that's going to play out going forward because that seems it seems problematic, but we'll see how it plays out going forward.
Yeah, well, I know they cut down the preseason games because of it.
Right.
So there's only like 2 or 3 preseason games as opposed to 4.
Yeah.
Which, in the grand scheme of things, doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I mean,
but one game might matter. One game might be the difference between whether or not a team makes the playoffs or not.
Yeah, I mean, preseason matters to nobody except Mikey. It seems like so.
Preseason doesn't matter except for the 53-man roster. It is not for the fans. It is for the team.
Right, exactly. What the hell's that stupid logo? Oh well, there we go. I'll go with that. Hell with it. Okay.
Yeah. So football is that's pretty much football in a nutshell.
Yeah,
I mean, both our teams are 1-1, and it's still early in the season. Hopefully all the injuries are not going to bug the Steelers down the line, because that's kind of what screwed them last year.
Yeah, and Dak's healthy after 2 weeks, which is always a good sign. So,
yeah.
Hopefully the Cowboys will push forward and keep doing well. I will say this, as far as we transition to wrestling talk, you mentioned that you were surprised at the revelation that the pay-per-view was this Sunday. So were a lot of people. They barely mentioned that show on Raw.
Well, it's because there's no freaking Extreme Rules. Well, there's one now.
There's one now.
Yeah, there's one now. Only took till the go home week of the show to be like, oh hey, here's an Extreme Rules match.
Yeah. So just to give you even more doubt that Balor might actually win this. God, I love the attempt. I love the lack of thought. It's like, yeah, let's put the paint on Finn Balor and make an Extreme Rules match. They might actually believe it. No, we're not. We're not gonna believe it.
But you know what? If anything could, because it means one of two things: either Balor wins the title or Roman beats the Demon. There's no way out of that.
Right. And my whole thing
Far be it for me to say that. Far be it for me to say it. This is the same company that did a DQ or a no contest in Hell in a Cell 2 years in a row. So
yeah, it's, and again, I'm mixed on this, and we're going to talk to I'm going to try to do a paper predictions thing to go up Saturday while I'm out of the house. We'll see how it goes. Because the concert's still happening. We're only a few days away. It might actually happen this year. Anyway, Jason Aldean, for those of you who don't remember the stories on my channel. If Balor does indeed, Big E won the championship. Did we ever think that would happen for real? I mean, we all hoped for E. Did we ever really think he would be WWE champion? I don't think I believed it in my heart.
Once he won Money in the Bank, I think that's when it started to sink in.
Right.
Because it's like, they can't possibly screw up Big E, right?
Yeah, you would think so. So my thing is this, and it's very I'm going to harken it back to your all-time favorite, Shawn Michaels, and one of his greatest rivals, Chris Jericho. CM Punk was told that feud needed the championship. Bullshit. Didn't need the championship at all. That feud was intense because Jericho hit his wife in the face. It's just pretty much books itself.
And that was 2 months in.
Yeah, this Brock Lesnar Roman Reigns thing does not need a Universal Championship. It needs the fact that Paulie is sitting here going, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. So, or actually, Hanukkah, whatever it is. Put the belt on Balor. Just for the shits and giggles of everybody going, Big E and Balor both beat the dominant champions in the span of 2 weeks. What the shit?
Well, it could be one of those things where, because it's Extreme Rules, maybe Lesnar costs Reigns the title.
Which fuels the fire for Saudi Arabia. So there you go. Yeah.
Like, it protects Roman because he doesn't win clean. And then people will be like, oh, well, what does it do for Balor? It makes Balor look weak. No, it doesn't, because he beat Roman, who's had the title for over a year.
It gives Balor the title back he should never have lost in the first friggin' place, and didn't have to, except the fact he got hurt.
Yeah. So if Demon Balor knocks off Roman Reigns with the help of Brock Lesnar, it protects everybody in that scenario. That's really the only way they can go about it.
I demand the match in Saudi Arabia now be a ladder match, just for that reason.
Yeah. Big G's here. What's up, Big G?
Big G is here. I love it.
He is. He's going to donate to get a wheel spin.
There you go.
Maybe. I don't know. Cool Brothers
Check
Radio
with the missus
podcast.
first, G. You have to do that now.
Yeah. Hey, Greg, are you going to Extreme Rules? I don't even know where that's at.
Apparently, it's in your backyard, or they wouldn't ask you.
Is it?
I don't know, honestly.
I don't think it's in Pittsburgh or anywhere near me.
I truthfully don't know where it is. So
I think I would know if Extreme Rules was in Pittsburgh.
We didn't even know the show was going on in the first place. It's
in Columbus, Ohio. No, I'm not.
Oh, no. Greg is driving to Ohio on purpose anymore.
No. Actually, I had to for a bachelor party last week. But
that's true. Other than that, no.
No, I'm not driving to Ohio for a wrestling show unless it's the Rumble.
Right.
Which I didn't even drive to Philly for the 2018, which I really wanted to.
Right.
That would have been a good one to go to.
Yeah.
Not the 2015 one. 2015 one. Oh shit.
I'm not saying Ohio's that bad, Josh. I never rag on Ohio. It's just we have.
I'll rag on Ohio just because there's rival teams over there. I'll rag on Ohio.
Yeah. Just snow in Cleveland and playing. Yeah, bad. Definitely bad. Yeah.
That's bad memories for both of us.
We don't drive there anymore unless we have to. But I will totally root for
at least
the Ohio State.
At least not during January.
Yeah, no, January bad.
If you want to come here for the Rumble again, you're taking a train.
Through the Smoky Mountains. There you go. There's a good idea in the snow.
I mean, trains have been going for years. I'm sure snow is not a problem, or not that big of a problem, or something I can work around.
They're from my body like in freaking mid-March sometime. Spire against the mountain. Anyway. All right. So
Extreme Rules is. Did they announce a WWE title match? Like, is Lashley and Big E going to happen? There's no WWE title match announcement. My gosh.
Okay, so just for your own edification, I put up my package is coming. Sorry about that. I got distracted. So there is a Raw Women's title match, Alexa and Charlotte. There is a SmackDown Women's title match, Becky and Bianca. There is a SmackDown Tag Team Championship match, Usos and Street Profits. So this is Extreme Rematch, not Extreme Rules. Liv Morgan and Carmella, because they got to have Carmella do something clearly because she's the most beautiful person in the world, so she has to be on the pay-per-view.
Liv has a match.
You know what? If she ends up on the kickoff, don't be surprised one friggin' bit. But Damian Priest is now against Jeff Hardy and Sheamus, both for the U.S. title, because Jeff Hardy won his match Monday. But no WWE Championship match, no Intercontinental title match with Nakamura. No, I mean, who's he even? I don't even know who he's feuding with right now. No Happy Corbin, even though they gave him the big monster push after SummerSlam. So I don't know what the shit they're doing. Thank you for the donation, Big G, by the way. I'm rambling on here as I go. So, that's right.
Keep talking because I got to pull off the wheel.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's nothing to talk about. That's it. There's 6 matches booked for Sunday.
Yeah.
So not only are we having a craptastic B pay-per-view, the announcement I have is regards partly to a show out my way here on Sunday, but it's so far that it's not even worth it for me to go all the way out there because it's out in freaking Hemet. And if you know where Hemet is, you kind of know geography out here. Palm Springs, which is freaking far. Yeah. So unless I have a car, which I don't right now, as far as take me out there, I don't get to go. And it's a big show for my history purposes. But spin the wheel and we'll get to that afterwards. Yeah, well, no. I wish Paul White would be there just to have somebody I can, chat with besides the talent. Anyway,
well, at least he still got the whale in his. Oh, there you go. Next week, the return of the Gridiron Grapple. We've both.
Woo.
Big G talks about football and wrestling. Go check that out. Go subscribe to the Gridiron Grapple channel on YouTube.
And yes, I know. I agree with Josh's comment. It's not football wrestling related, but man, that new movie they announced in the Harry Potter universe, I am on that. Secrets of Dumbledore, baby, absolutely. Anyway,
all right. So 2 spins for Big G.
Oh,
there's only one. There's only one bankrupt on there, so hopefully you don't hit that twice. Here we go.
I want Truth or Dare just cause.
That one terrifies me.
I'm going to say this like that. Oh, shit. I almost hit it, too.
It almost did it. So entrance is the first
one. Always gets entrance on this show. Jesus.
That's okay. I mean, it sells the point of doing it. So entrance for the first one. Dance break for the second one. All right. So
The two whitest guys in the room are doing the two most non-white rhythm things. Cool. All right, there you go. That's always good.
So, Big G, let me know what entrance you want. I'll do the entrance, and then Jeff and I will dance for a good minute or so.
We need a proper American Dragon entrance on this damn show. I'm just throwing it out there if you want to say that one, Big G. That works for me. All right. So, since we're going into talk about tomorrow, before Jack of All Trades, originally I was going to have my old buddy Rick Ellis on, who was on the show a while back, to just talk about, life and, we've been in business together for so long. But he has a title defense coming up this Sunday at the West Coast Wrestling Company's anniversary, 13-year anniversary show. And I've been trying to get his challenger on for a hot minute, and I haven't had the opportunity to until now. Both of them are going to be in the room with me. Sorry, let me just, I don't know why that banner's still up. We live for more in a few moments now. My bad on that one. So yeah, both Rick and Brandon are going to be live with me at 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 Pacific tomorrow here on the Jeff Meacham Network. If you're watching on that channel, I appreciate it, by the way. And it's going to be interesting because I haven't had Rick on in a long time. I haven't had Brandon on ever, and this rivalry has been hot going into this show. And the real flyer says, the biggest West Coast event ever. It is the biggest match in the promotion's history. They've been back for a few months now. Rick regained the championship shortly after he returned. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. I wish I could go to the show, but this is my way of going to the show without me actually being there, is promoting these guys, because these two guys are two of the best we have in SoCal, and I can't wait to see how it plays out on Sunday. But that's tomorrow night before Jack of All Trades.
Yes. Which I just put the poster up for that. Let me pull that up real quick.
I see you put the update. Well, because we have an update in the lineup.
We do. So the person, only 2 people in this graphic have ever won Jack of All Trades, and Daisy is one of them. Daisy will be back tomorrow alongside Brandon Rutledge, alongside Adam Pearson, one of the loveliest humans in the world,
yes,
and of course the reigning, defending, undisputed WTC Jack of All Trades champion, Jeff Meacham.
Woo-hoo.
All 4 back. It'll be live as live can be. So, all right.
9 o'clock, baby.
Let me pull up the, because Big G wants me to do the Adam Cole entrance from AEW. So I have to.
Okay. So we're not going to do the Undisputed Era music. Okay.
Which the intros are pretty similar.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Yes.
I mean, AEW just doesn't have that.
Right.
Pretty much.
So if Daisy's the queen of WTC, Josh, and Greg's now the king, does that make me the court jester by default, or how does that work? Since I'm on the Jack card.
I guess so.
Whatever. I have a surprise for everybody on that show tomorrow, by the way, too. So stay tuned for that.
All right. So here we go. Full screen of me. Jeff can provide commentary if he so chooses. Hopefully we don't get DMCA because it's AEW stuff.
Right. Tony Khan tries to sue us. We'll take him down for a little money he spends on this damn music anyway.
I don't make enough to get sued, okay?
This is true. Pro bono.
Yeah. Wonder if that's high enough. Yeah. Here we go.
It's just above the banner if that helps your measuring. baby! It's not the same. I miss the old song. I feel like I'd be Kirk Star Trek 5. I miss my old chair. Anyway.
Yeah, it happens.
Oh, by the way, since we're talking about old hat here, we're moving to Twitter in October for Wrestling Rewind. If you didn't see the announcement on Twitter today.
There you go.
I'm tired of freaking...
We got two.
That's right. Oh, yeah, okay, we'll do that in a second. Tired of freaking having to sync up stuff and, trying to... It's just a pain in my fat ass, so we're just gonna do it on Peacock and do it on Twitter. If they don't like it, they'll shut us down and screw it. I'll just cancel the show altogether. But damn it, I like the show, so... We get some great matches.
This one we can do sitting down. It's gonna be
I like that. That works for me because I don't want to stand up. Oh, jeez.
You'll get my neck to crack one way or another.
Right.
People just joining are like, what the hell are these two doing?
It's 1995. You've all gone to hell. Or 97, whatever the hell it was.
Me. All right, good enough.
If any of you out there understand that, we love you for that.
we might have a younger skewing audience. They might not understand.
If we have younger than 97, we are talking to children, Gregory.
Yeah.
Criminy.
And like early 90s Saturday Night Live.
It's ironic you picked that because that was like one of Norm's favorite segments on the show that he wasn't on. So
rest in peace, Norm Macdonald.
Yes, people love or hate Norm for whatever reason. I found him funnier than hell. So
I mean, Norm Macdonald was. He was crass. Yeah, like he was.
Oh yeah,
he was edgy, but man, he was funny. He was so freaking funny. So good.
To this day, the single most joke in the history of Weekend Update when they opened after the trial was over of O.J. Simpson. Well, murder is legal in California, apparently, and he went to this field. It's like, go, dude, no. How was he not fired right there?
Because he had it written for him. I couldn't be.
I realized that, but he was one of the writers on that show at the time too. So it's like, ooh, ugh. And okay, so Josh was born in 1997, and Tim was 2. Okay, God help me. God help me. Okay, Saturday Night Live or the movie, The Night at the Roxbury. I'm sorry in advance.
Pretty much.
I love Chris Kattan. I tolerate Will Ferrell, but my goodness, it's become a thing. And if you're going to look up any particular segment, look up the one with Jim Carrey on as well. That one's the best one.
Yeah. That's the one I always reference because Jim Carrey just fits perfectly with the two of them.
Jim Carrey's ability to make his body contort in ways Stretch Armstrong goes, I can't do that, is perfect for that segment. So, all right, on with the shenanigans not related to me cracking my neck wide open.
Yeah, we did that because 10 years ago we could have done that without a problem. Now it's like, we gotta go to a chiropractor now.
Right. We be old. It's all good.
Yeah. So,
all right. So now we start with
more intense stuff like that. The wheel's still available for the rest of the show.
And then we get to the part where the reason I came on the show today because I love this segment, and when I saw remember the state we were doing, it's like, okay, I have to be on to hear these because these are going to be really, really bad.
Yeah, we're going to do some weird state laws from Arkansas.
That's right.
Arkansas.
Yes. I mean, that's where Governor Clinton became President Clinton. So that just speaks everything about the laws right there. Anyway, let's carry on with the conversation.
That's a whole nother rabbit hole that he'd probably like digging down, but not any of us.
We should get him on the show. He doesn't know anything anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna just spend money to get a Clinton on the show.
I didn't say spend money. Just entice him other ways.
I'm leaving that one alone. I'll get in trouble.
We know what he likes.
We do know what he likes. That's what I'm saying. I'll get thrown at the YouTube.
Woo! Oh, boy.
All right. Weird Arkansas laws. Here we go. The Arkansas River can rise no higher than to the Main Street Bridge in Little Rock.
Well, I would hope so.
Here's my question. Who's going to arrest the river? You can't make a law about nature.
No water, that's bad water.
That jurisdiction. I'm sorry.
That's right. See, this is why he was in charge of that state. Oh, you can't do that. That's a little too high. You gotta get back down there. You're gonna cause trouble for me.
That explains a lot of their policies.
Right. Exactly. My guess would be they would arrest the people in charge of, regulating the river, and that'd be my guess. But just the way it's worded is like, all right.
A law provides that school teachers who bob their hair will not get a raise.
Okay. So we're basically taking away the school teacher look from the previous 150 years of U.S. history. Got it. Good question. Is there a way they say when these laws were put into effect?
It doesn't say on here.
Because I would bet money that particular one was during his Clinton's governorship, based on the fact that it's a woman's appearance thing. Just saying.
Would not surprise me.
Wouldn't surprise me a bit.
Alligators may not be kept in bathtubs.
I think that's a pretty safe idea. That'd be a good thing to enact. Make sure. But again, the question. And the question then becomes, how many times did we find alligators in the bathtub before the legislator went, all right, we got to put a kibosh on this shit.
Yeah.
All right. Arkansas, folks. There you
go. File this one under duh. In Fayetteville, Arkansas, it is illegal to kill any living creature. Duh.
Pretty sure that's a federal, maybe even a global law.
Yeah.
Like
that's actually, a commandment.
Yeah.
Thou shalt not kill.
Yeah. If it's not during the act of war or some sort of like that,
I think hunting is excluded from that, but when it comes to people, don't freaking do that.
Yeah.
Do people have to be told, hey, don't kill people? And they're like, oh, okay, I was going to, but don't.
That screws my Wednesday. Damn it! To be fair, what is there to do in Arkansas? I mean, really.
Yeah, went to the grocery store, went down fishing, and then I killed 3 people. Just another Tuesday.
Oh my God! Tremendous.
Here we are to the Little Rock section of the.
Here we go, Little Rock.
In Little Rock, Arkansas, honking one's car horn at a sandwich shop after 9 p.m. is against the law.
Well, first of all, after 9 is after dark. Number 2, it's disturbing the peace. Number 3, why sandwich shop above any other establishment?
Because apparently people got too pissed off that they couldn't get their Subway after 9 and they wanted served.
Like, can you go to a pizzeria, honk at their door? Or,
I mean, that's not a sandwich shop. If they serve sandwiches, though, I mean, they might fall under that.
Okay, well, here's the thing: can they go to the hot dog stand?
See, that's like a philosophical debate right there. It's a hot dog, a sandwich.
See, now we're getting some deep shit here, folks. Anyway.
Good luck enforcing this one, too. In Little Rock, dogs may not bark after 6 p.m.
I quit. I just do. If that's the law in Arkansas, I want the family next door to move to Arkansas. That dog keeps me up until freaking 2 a.m. when I don't want to be up until 2 a.m.
See, here's the thing. My dog, actually, for the most part, is on duty from when we're working. So he's like on duty from 8 to 4. He barks during that time, and then the rest of the time he just chills.
Yeah, see, my dog
Definitely
stays
my dog.
Yeah, my dog stays indoors, so she doesn't bark unless, well, except for the 20 times the mailman allegedly comes to the door, which he only comes once a day. But, according to her, it's 20. And it always is during the last part of my show, whether it's you guys or Aaron's show or whatever. It's always that last 5 minutes where she gets into some shit. She's crazy. But the dog next door,
next up in Little Rock, no one may suddenly start or stop their car at a McDonald's. So, was there a big issue with brake checking in the McDonald's drive-thru?
It's like, I want my Big Mac first. Oh Lord!
I don't have anything for that. That one's just weird.
Yeah, that's a weird one where you just go
things that make you go, what the fuck?
Yeah, there's the one for the day. There's ones that make you go, huh? And there's ones you just there's many questions, but you can't freaking answer any of them.
Yeah. Flirtation between men and women on the streets of Little Rock may result in a 30-day jail term.
Jeez.
Are they thinking that's prostitution or something? Like,
again, I go back to when was that law enacted?
Yeah.
Like, were the people under him going, okay, we need to shut him down when he's walking down the street?
Well, the people under Bill Clinton wouldn't have to worry about that because they'd be breaking that law anyway.
Well, depends how they're under him. Anyway.
What I mean.
Yeah.
Also in Little Rock, it is unlawful to walk one's cow down Main Street after 1 p.m. on Sunday.
That's very specific.
I know that is very specific. Like that's like the baseball stat of laws. Like,
it's like what if you're far enough from home where you're not going to make it? That cow is just dragging its hooves and it's 12:59. You're going, shit, come on, hurry up, Bessie.
I guess.
Oh man,
we got 2 left.
Oh boy,
and I'm trying to. Yeah, I'll do that one first. And
okay.
Then we'll finish off with.
That's what Bill said. Anyway.
A man can legally beat his wife, but not more than once a month.
What the fuck? Oh my God.
I really hope that one's not still on the books.
Why was it? Oh dear, I can't. I'm gonna
legalized domestic violence.
Yeah, legalized battery. Oh wow.
I don't support much of cancel culture. That one definitely should be.
Yeah. Oh Christ Almighty!
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Like, that one made me uncomfortable.
I'm with Brett. That is the worst one I've ever heard.
Yeah.
The entire time and we did all 50 states and some other weird. That's the worst one we've ever done.
I might have said that one before and I didn't remember it, but oh man,
I'll remember it now.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I'm with Curtis. Just what's the last one? Oh my God.
Yeah, not touching that. Well, here we go with this one.
Oh boy.
Finally, from Arkansas, oral sex is considered to be sodomy.
So that's why he moved to Washington. Anyway, on with the show. Yeah.
Those don't even mean the same thing.
Very much not the same thing. That's just awful.
Okay.
Now, yeah. I'm glad you did that one last because having the other one be last would have just been an uncomfortable silence to Q&A.
Yeah, I wasn't going to do that one last.
Wow.
Just checking the old Streamlabs to see if anybody else donated. Doesn't look like it.
Donate to get the people out of Arkansas that are married to these wife beaters. Apparently, God, get those women out of there. Jimmy Christmas.
All right, we're gonna hit the Wednesday Q&A as always. If you still want to donate to get the wheel spin, feel free to do so.
A lot of comments today, man. Jeez,
there are a lot of comments.
I love it.
Nice to see. We will try and get through as many questions as we can. We are going to try and get off the air at 7:55, unless, of course, we get enough super chats in. We get wheel spins.
Yes.
I do promise to get to as many wheel spins as we possibly can. Again,
right.
If they're sent in. But let's hit up the Q&A. Let's not try and delve too deep into all of these, but we do have quite a few.
Well, there's one sent in before we went to the air, way before we went to the air, actually, by Chris. Did you put it up? Okay, go ahead.
I tried. Yeah.
There you go. If you had to make early NFL picks, who would you got in the Super Bowl this year? I mean,
Week 2 is still too early for me.
It's week 2, but you know what? I'm having a hard time betting against Tom Brady right now, and I hate that, but it's
Tampa Bay is doing Tampa Bay things.
The Bucs look good. Like, they have had zero fall off.
But the thing is, they're beatable.
Oh yeah,
they're definitely beatable.
Yeah, Dak almost did it. So
yeah, I would also say Tampa Bay. I feel like somebody's going to knock Kansas City off in the championship game,
right?
Like in the AFC Championship.
Right. Okay.
I hate to say it.
Right.
I'm thinking Tampa Bay and Las Vegas.
That wouldn't surprise me a bit, man. The Raiders are.
If I had to make picks just based off the first 2 weeks,
right,
then I'd probably make those picks. Obviously, I'd love to be biased and say Pittsburgh, but I gotta be a realist. And again, I would love to see Pittsburgh make the Super Bowl. I would love that opportunity to beat Tom Brady in the playoffs, and especially to win a championship to do so. But if I'm going off the first 2 weeks, Las Vegas and Tampa Bay.
All right, so
it's still way too early. I don't even think about the Super Bowl till like week 11 and 12.
But I have to point out on air, because he's such a wonderful human being. Adam just messaged our group saying 90 minutes till showtime. And I'm like, brother, it's tomorrow. Don't stay up late tonight.
Oh man,
dude, he's such a wonderful dude. So, yeah, I already messaged. I was home this tomorrow. Yeah, Adam, brother, go to bed. For the love of God, go to bed. Oh my God. It's freaking 12:45 almost. Go to sleep. Jiminy Christmas. All right, let's see here. All right, let's see. Trying to find. Oh, how does one praise the Cowboys if they never win? They won this week, you jag-off. Anyway.
I love that you used a Pittsburgh phrase there.
I don't care. Wait, why is a jack-off a Pittsburgh?
I thought you said jag-off, J-A-G.
No, Jack as in Jack Skellington off.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Daniel's asking, hey, Greg, just wondering if you'll be putting something on the new on the wheel for next month. Well, I did put something new on the wheel last week, the Truth or Dare, which has not been hit. And if you want it to be hit, link below.
Right.
Actually, let me throw it in the comments, even though it's like near the end of the show. If you want to.
All right, let's see here.
But if you guys have suggestions for things you'd like to see on the wheel, then I'm open to them.
Let's see. I'm trying to see. A lot of comments, not a whole lot of questions, but we'll go ahead and. Okay. Yeah. So I think we answered Brett's question. So I'll go. Yeah. It was, again, the movie is called A Night at the Roxbury. It came out in 1997. The sketch was on SNL at least a year or two before that. So it is everything that Will Ferrell tries to hide before he did Elf, pretty much. It's just, I mean, really, it's a mess, but it's funny. If you like that Adam Sandler type redonkulous humor, it's funny.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh, great question. What is it with bathtubs and animals? There was a horse bathtub law mentioned a couple. Yeah. Like, and
I'm very concerned that there are so many bathtub related laws.
It's always these freaking like the Southern Belt states. It seems like to me. So just, I don't know what's going on down there. Q&A more so for me, but can be Greg too. Not much Harry Potter fan. I'm not sure how much of a Harry Potter fan Greg is. Thoughts on Mads Mikkelsen playing Grindelwald now, not trying down the rabbit hole. I honestly have not seen to this day still the Fantastic Beasts movies, so I don't know about those films yet. I do have digital copies of both. I think I have a hard copy of the first one. But it's just been so busy around here the last year and a half between the pandemic and the channel. So I will get to them, and then I will give a proper opinion on that when we get there.
Well, it's funny. Like going back a comment you mentioned about the laws. We're hitting your state there next week, buddy.
Oh, I know. And I'm just when we did it last time, it was like, okay, I have to move out of California now. So,
I mean, Jen and I have been telling you that for years.
Well, yeah, legally I have to now according to these laws. So,
yeah. Greg, I think you should move on from Juju Smith-Schuster. Here's the thing. Juju got us a touchdown, a rushing touchdown at that on Sunday. So, listen, he can still make plays. He still did very well for himself. We need to move on from whatever the hell the offensive line is or isn't. I don't know what is going on there, but they are not protecting Ben worth a damn. Brady could not work with that offensive line.
No.
Like my goodness, protect him for more than half a freaking second.
Yes. So the next question I'm going to bring up is from Josh. Also, it's a Harry Potter thing, so I want to grab my keychain because he asks, what's your Hogwarts house? I actually took the official Sorting Hat thing on J.K. Rowling's website, and it came a Pufflepuff. So I'm officially a Hufflepuff, and yes, that is Mickey on my keychain. I've had this guy longer than I've had any of my other plush Mickeys, which Greg knows how many plush Mickeys I have. This guy's the OG.
All right. Well, we are going to pause the Q&A briefly because Cool Brothers Radio Podcast is getting 2 spins of the wheel.
I love those guys, man. Those guys are awesome.
Oh, they are awesome. In fact, Cool Brothers Radio Podcast was the one who gave me the idea to do the $100 for the championship.
Oh, there you go. Now, those are guys up in NorCal that came down for Survivor Series that year, right?
I believe so. Well, I wasn't there, so you know.
I know that. I'm putting it out there to the universe the universe. Wow, I'm so trained. Isn't that awful?
Into the WWE universe. All right, here we go.
Oh, okay. I love Curtis's question, so we'll get to that after you do the spins.
After we do the spins, here we go. First one. Getting past that bankrupt. Are we dancing again? Dancing again, Jeff.
Okay.
I'm going to have to come up with a different song. We can't do it twice. All right, here we go. Next spin.
Okay.
Cut a promo.
Oh, baby.
Cutting a promo.
Well, right. I do have a title defense tomorrow.
You do have it's up to the Cool Brothers Radio Podcast.
Okay.
What he wants us to cut a promo on.
As far as dance breaks, do they choose the song too?
Well, no, I choose the song.
Okay. Yeah. No, I don't want to choose it all. God, are you kidding me? The freaking Roxbury neck thing was enough. Jeff Karaoke, stop, Josh. Stop putting that out there in the universe. Don't ever do that again.
It's bad enough you have to listen to my karaoke.
I can listen to me talking in regular voice.
All right, hold on.
I'm
gonna do one. I'm gonna do one. You know, Jeff.
Okay, good. I appreciate that.
But I'll have to stand for this.
Okay. I'll try to do it same night. If I can, I'll figure it out.
I think somebody's reading my mind here.
Oh, shit. All right, let me. Yeah. I can do it standing. I've done it standing before on the show, so it's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it standing up.
We've actually done this one before, but okay, that's all right.
I've done it multiple times.
I know,
but I like doing it because it's fun.
It's great. It's a great dance. Okay, so hang on. Okay,
let me know what you want us to cut a promo on. And then,
so do we go left first or right first?
To our left.
So this way.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, to our left, like.
Oh, our left. This. Okay, got it.
Our left. Yes.
Right. Sage left. Sage left. Okay.
Yes.
Oh my God. Man, you know way more than I do. Jesus.
I've watched that dance enough.
And for the record, that exchange in the chat with the group for tomorrow just made Daisy have a minor stroke. She was like,
Daisy.
Barefaced me would not be a thing. Y'all would lose views. Like, jeez. Oh, that'd been great. Oh.
Okay, this is
Oh, for fudge sakes.
all right. I don't promise anything for my Stone Cold impression.
Oh my. Okay, well, should I throw on the Hulk shirt or what? Should I do
No, don't worry about costume changes. We don't have that kind of time.
Okay, all right, great, Lordy. Okay.
You can go first.
Oh, gee, thanks.
I feel like you have more practice with the Hogan voice since you've been a Hulkamaniac since the
Well,
90s.
yeah, but I'm talking about Vanilla Midgets, though. That's terrible. God, but that wasn't Hogan. That was
How
Nash.
on Austin Aries?
Oh, jeez.
He counts.
We've
right?
only got 4 minutes, Greg. Come on.
I know.
All right. Well, let me tell you something, brother. I am so sick and tired, dude, of all these freaking Vanilla Midgets running around my company, brother. You're talking about the Benoits. You're talking about the Guerreros. You're talking about that little bitch Austin Aries and everybody else, brother. What you gonna do, Vanilla Midgets, when Meechamania runs wild on you?
What?
You dick.
I'm not done.
Oh, okay.
I have to start it.
Oh, okay.
We're here talking some crap about Austin Aries. What? You're here listening to a 5'7" some bitch. He's talking about how he's the greatest man that ever lived.
What?
Ever existed.
What?
Ever been born.
What?
And he wants to come up and talk to Stone Cold.
What?
I said Stone Cold.
What?
Stone Cold.
What?
And Stone Cold's gonna whip some bitch's ass all over this city, all over the next city, all over every city. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
That is damn good to get a Texas accent out of you. That was pretty good.
I actually thought it was shit.
Sounded good to me, brother.
That's not my best impression. Like,
no.
I have Savage, I have Ranallo. That's it.
Yeah. Morrow and Randy are your wheelhouse. That's your jam.
Like that was a. I don't have the raspiness to get Stone Cold down. I don't.
Yeah, I used
weird
to
because you need the raspiness for Savage, but I don't have the raspiness for Austin.
Yeah, I used to be able to get down into Steve's level when I was drinking more beer than I was Jack back in the day, but I can't do it anymore.
But I figured we'd talk crap about Austin Aries because nobody likes him.
Yeah, he's a dick. All right, let's see.
Let's go to this one from Curtis. The Owen Hart Foundation and AEW. Your thoughts? I love it.
I talked about it yesterday, and I talked about it a little more with JJ in private yesterday after we taped our show for Friday. I like that they're doing something to honor Owen in wrestling, and that they're allowed to, which is nice.
Yeah.
However, and I'm gonna go on a little bit of soapbox here just for a second. I only got a few more seconds, but Martha Hart has hated wrestling for 22 years, and all of a sudden she's back involved with a wrestling company.
I'm going to stop you right there. Owen Hart was in the Legends of Wrestling video games. And
I understand that, but you didn't hear a whole lot of hoopla from Martha about that. Well,
she had to sign off on his inclusion, and that was not WWE related. So her thing is against WWE. It's not against pro wrestling, because pro wrestling, is what gave Owen his living until he unfortunately passed. It's not the business's fault. The Hart family thing is wrestling, so the blame is on WWE, which after watching Dark Side of the Ring, I completely get her side. Okay.
No. I will never ever speak against Martha or the kids on that front. For me, it's like, okay, we get to honor Owen, which is we've been talking about that for 22 years now, and I've been on the air for 20 of those, almost 20 of those years. So I get it. I just find it mildly hypocritical of her, but I honestly did forget about the Legends of Wrestling video game, so that I step back on my stance on that.
All right.
I think that was it. As far as there was one more, I thought I saw.
There was one about thoughts about NXT, which I didn't watch because I was at poker.
I barely got to watch any of it last time. It wasn't a choice I made. It was just I didn't have time.
the only thing I'm going to say, Braun Breaker, future world champion. My God, is he good? This soon? He's barely been in the business, and he's this good this soon.
This kid is, and he was
Strap
trending
the rocket to him.
Along with Uncle Scott last night because the promo he cut calling the guys bitches. I'm like, oh, that was Scotty coming out of them there, not Rick. That was great.
He cuts promos like Scott, wrestles like Rick. My God, send him to the moon.
To the moon. Damn it.
To the moon. Yeah, team up with
Seriously.
Cameron Grimes.
Seriously, like I mean, like you said, he wrestles like Rick and he talks like Scott, dude. There is no bigger money right now. My God.
Yeah, he's a future star, no doubt. Like he's got the look, he's got the presence, he's got the in-ring work,
and they've got him against
he's only
Ciampa, who's the champion. Yeah, he's 23. He's still a baby, and they got him against Ciampa, who's the champion. It's like, oh, please take over, please, please, please.
Like, I mean, like
I'm not
his
saying,
name is stupid. His name is stupid, but
yeah,
screw the name when he's that good. You know.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's one of those things where, you know, like I think you said it last week on this show or sometime during the course of last week. Scotty owns the Steiner gimmick last name, so they can't. But I think if he gets it over enough, Scott might go, okay, yeah, I want that to be on the thing again, and you know maybe they'll make nice with Rick and Scott. Who knows?
Maybe, and this is wishful thinking, it probably won't happen. Maybe it'll lead to like a Scott Steiner one-off in a Rumble. You never know.
That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome.
But anyway, that is going to be our time for tonight. Go enjoy AEW Grand Slam. I'm very thankful that my internet held out through the show because my internet like went out 5 minutes before we went live.
Right.
So I'm glad it held out, and hopefully it holds out tomorrow.
Bryan Danielson is wrestling Kenny Omega in the next 2 hours. Go sit back and love every bit of this show, people. Jesus.
Yes. So go enjoy Dynamite tonight. I know I'm going to because that's where we're going.
Hell yes.
So enjoy your night. We will see you guys tomorrow night for Jack of All Trades, 9:00 Eastern, live. We are going live. It's not a tape show. We will see your chats and stuff. Well, Jeff won't because we don't want anybody getting answers. But we will be seeing your super chats and stuff tomorrow. And have a good night, everybody. It's going to be fun. It's the first time we're doing one of these live. It's going to be awesome.
I'm coming off hosting a freaking 45-minute podcast with two guys that are feuding. So I'm gonna be raring to go, brother.
All right, everybody, have a good night. We thank you very much for joining us. Tune in tomorrow, and I apologize to the UK people because it's on 2 a.m. So if you guys decide to stay up late, we love you for it. If not, if you want to catch it later, that's perfectly fine. But thank you all very much. We enjoy having you here. We will enjoy having you there tomorrow for a live defense of the Jack of All Trades Championship. Until next time, we'll see you then. Go enjoy Grand Slam, everybody.
Good night, guys.
Screw the banner.